When did the Enlightenment happen? 18th century. 18th and 19th century. 19th and 20th century. 19th century. The correct answer is during the 18th century. New ideas about politics, philosophy and science were developed. This is often called the Enlightenment. Who was the first woman Prime Minister? Margaret Thatcher, Mary Peters, Florence Nightingale, Elizabeth Brown. The correct answer is in 1979, Margaret Thatcher became the first woman Prime Minister of the UK. She was the longest-serving Prime Minister of the 20th century, remaining in the office until 1990. Which operas were written by Gilbert and Sullivan? The Phantom of the Opera, Tim Rice and Evita, HMS Pinafore and the Mikado, Jesus Christ Superstar. The correct answer is Gilbert and Sullivan wrote comic operas, often making fun of popular culture and politics. These operas include HMS Pinafore, The Pirates of Penzance and the Mikado. When did Ireland split into two countries? 1925, 1922, 1949, 1934. The correct answer is Ireland became two countries in 1922. Which of these are Crown dependencies? The Channel Islands and the Isle of Man. St Helena and Wales. Ireland and the Channel Island. St Helena and Falkland Island. The correct answer is the Channel Islands and the Isle of Man are closely related to the UK but are not part of it. They have their own governments and are called Crown dependencies. What is the national anthem of the UK? God Save the UK. God Save the Queen. United v Stand. Going to reign over the UK. The national anthem of the UK is God Save the Queen. It is played at important national occasions and at events attended by the Queen and the royal family. The first verse is God Save the Gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen, God save the Queen, send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us, God save the Queen. Who can get a 50% discount on the TV license? Students, army officer, deaf people, blind people. Correct answer is blind people. What is the capital of Wales? London, Edinburgh, Belfast, Cardiff. Cardiff is the capital of Wales. What percentage of the UK population is Sikh? 3%, 1%, 2%, 4%. Correct answer is 1%. Who is responsible for subjects such as education, health and defence? Councillor, Foreign Secretary, Secretary of State, Home Secretary. Secretaries of State are responsible for subjects such as education, health and defence. What is the official report that contains everything said in the Parliament called? The Government Press. The Government Report. Hansard. The Doomsday Book. The correct answer is Hansard. What did the first farmers build in Britain? Hospitals and roads. Houses and monuments. tombs and stadiums. Theatres and houses. The correct answer is the first farmers built houses, tombs, and monuments on the land. Where are the most serious civil cases heard in England and Wales? High Court. The Court of Session. Sheriff Court. Crown Court. The correct answer is more serious civil cases, for example, when the large amount of compensation is being claimed or dealt with in the High Court in England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Where can you find the ship HMS Victory now? Portsmouth. Edinburgh. London. Dorset. The correct answer is HMS Victory can be visited in Portsmouth. It was Admiral Nelson's ship. What does the UK offer to its residents? Free TV license. Freedom of belief and religion. Luxurious life. Untaxed income. The correct answer is in return the UK offers freedom of belief and religion, freedom of speech, freedom from unfair discrimination, a right to a fair trial, a right to join in the election of a government. When is Halloween celebrated? 31st of November. 31st of October. 30th of October. 30th of November. The correct answer is 31st of October. It is an ancient festival and has roots in the pagan festival to mark the beginning of winter. Who defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo? The Duke of Wellington. Louis XIV. Nelson. Henry VII. The correct answer is the Duke of Wellington. What is the judiciary responsible for? Interpreting the law. Looking after the jury. Putting people in prison. Deciding whether a person is guilty. The correct answer is judges who are together called the judiciary are responsible for interpreting the law and ensuring that trials are conducted fairly. Who sat in the House of Lords in the Middle Ages? Knights. The nobility and great landowners. Wealthy people. Every landowner. The correct answer is the nobility, great landowners and bishops sat in the House of Lords. Which word comes from the Viking language? Scunthorpe. Leg. Cow. Arm. Correct answer is Grimsby and Scunthorpe are the examples of words that come from the Viking languages. Where is Loch Lomond located? Northern Ireland. Scotland. England. Wales. The correct answer is Loch Lomond is the largest expanse of freshwater in mainland Britain and probably the best known part of the park. It is located in Scotland. What did Henry VII do? Broke away from the Church of Rome. Restricted king's power. Reduced the power of the nobles. Increased the power of the nobles. The correct answer is Henry VII deliberately strengthened the central administration of England and reduced the power of the nobles. For how long did England remain a republic? 12 years, 10 years, 14 years, 11 years. The correct answer is 11 year. Which of these charities works with children? PDSA, Crisis and Shelter, the National Trust, NSPCC. The correct answer is the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children works with children, NSPCC.